no matter where I go, seduces one like Paris does en masse. The streets of Pigalle, the bars of Léal, the brasseries and the cafes of Montparnasse, the cabarets and bistros where the writer or artiste go are as much a part of Paris as Le Tour Eiffel. The restaurants for the purists, the nightclubs for the tourists, we have those in abundance as well. Paris can be a dangerous affair. She offers far more folly than the Folie Bergère. For sheer sophistication plus some higher education, the smarter set can't wait to step this way. For here at Club Chez Louis, as you're all about to see, we'll tell you straight. Why gay Paris is gay. Paris by night, Paris la nuit, seduces us in ways we don't expect to be. She has magic from which even a Houdini can't be free. For Paris by night has mystery that's haunted us and taunted us through history. Shady secrets she is all too aware we long to share. That's why it is, I guess, we all adore her and hunger to explore her hidden charms. She fools us all because she's so capricious, and nothing's more delicious than to sleep in her arms. 'Cause Paris by night you can't condemn. They say she's really at her best from 2 to 6 a.m. Subway, she's sublime. Nighttime's the time when all of our dreams take flight. There's no dream you can't find. Paris, Paris by night. Thank you, and thank you. You are most kind. In fact, you're every kind. Oh, I see we have a celebrity with us this evening. Miss Simone Callisto, star of stage, screen, and an occasional circus. Take a bow, darling.
Up yours, Sherry.
And speaking of the circus, aren't you Richard Donardo, the well-known trapeze artist?
Careful, Toddy.
You know, you're really not very funny, so why don't you just piss off?
You know you should be ashamed of yourself bringing your sweet old mother to a place like this.
Stop! Wait! Please! Please! Toddy, apologize at once.
Why, isn't she his mother?
I will not be insulted like this. We are leaving.
I'll be by to pick up my clothes.
If you don't feel like climbing the stairs, I'll be more than happy to throw them out the window.
Toddy, just because you've had a spat with Richard, you have no right to insult the customers.
Oh, come now. They've been insulted so many times, they'd be insulted if I didn't insult them.
I'm warning you, if you do it again, I'll fire you in spite of your bar bill. Madame!
Good evening.
Good evening.
May I? Gregor, be a dear and drum up some hot cocoa for the lady and put a stiff shot of brandy in it to put it on its feet.
Oh, but you...
You were saying, mademoiselle?
Madam, I was?
Yes, you got as far as oh, but.
Oh, but... Oh, yes.
Would it be less traumatic if I voiced it for you?
Yes, if you can.
Oh, I can probably come close. Oh, but I'm broke. I came in here because I'm cold and hungry. And I haven't a place to stay. Did I leave anything out? Oh, Gregor, mon petit chou. Merci, merci.
Good evening.
Allow me to present Monsieur Henri Lebis, the proprietor of this Gothic establishment.
How do you do?
Madame
Grant.
is from...
England.
And you and Toddy are all friends, no?
Yes.
No.
No.
Yes.
Madame Grant is hypoglycemic. She needs to drink something with a lot of sugar in it.
I see. And may I ask how long you intend to stay in Paris?
Actually, I was hoping to get a job.
Oh, really? What kind of job?
Singing.
Ah, you're a singer.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, as a matter of fact, she's a very good singer.
Well, I'd be happy to sing for you.
Yes, I'm sure you would. But first, however, is the small matter of the bill.
Oh, whatever happened to Henri Lebis, the take-a-chance entrepreneur who threw caution to the wind?
Toddy!
Why, just this morning, I was speaking with Madame Grant's agent about arranging an audition.
Her agent.
Andre Cassell.
Andre Cassell.
Andre Cassell.
Yes. I spent Christmas with Andre. I might be able to get him to reduce his commission.
Who said anything about a commission?
On the other hand, if there is no audition, I suppose
No, Toddy, really, if Monsieur Cassell wishes you to audition for me, madame, be my guest.
Now?
Why not?
Well, I have my music, but I don't play.
Allow me.
It's an old English song.
Whenever you're ready.
It's very English.
Trust me. Oops.
There's a fairy who hides in my garden.
Thank you!
As you can see, Monsieur Lebis, I have a legitimate voice.
Yes, well, you see, if I was looking, I would be looking for something more illegitimate.
I'm sure, with a little practice.
Lady, that is like a nun saying with a little practice she could be a streetwalker.
It has to come naturally.
That is so right. You know, in some professions, practice is a minor consideration. And I find it hard to believe that Andre Cassell would even consider having you audition for me.
He didn't.
But you said...
I lied. And in spite of what you think, Monsieur Lebis, there are still some professions where practice makes perfect.
Oh!
Thank you very much. Au revoir.
Brava! Brava!
Toddy, that is the last straw. You're fired.
You can't fire me.
I know, and why not?
I can't afford it.
Toddy?
Oh, very
And
well.
until you pay your bar bill, you're forbidden to step foot in Chez Louis. And if you do, I'll have you thrown out.
Don't make it sound like such a threat. Being thrown out of this place is slightly better than being thrown out of the leper colony.
Out! Ah!
Madame Grant.
Oh, it's you again.
Come on.
Oh, where are we going?
To my flat.
Oh, thank you. You've been very kind, but no.
Relax, I'm gay.
Oh, that's the nicest thing anyone said to me all day. Lead on, Macduff.
With pleasure. But isn't the correct quote, lay on, Macduff?
Lay on, led on. What's the difference?
I guess that depends on whether you'd rather be led or laid. It's small, but cozy. And with a little luck, I might be able to drum up a nice cup of strong tea.
Oh, the surest way to a British soprano's cold heart. Bless you.
Oh, I must be catching cold. Here, get out of those wet things.
May I ask you a personal question?
How long have I been gay?
Oh, no, how long have you been a hypochondriac?
What makes you think I'm a hypochondriac?
Educated guess, my ex-husband was. The day we got married, he developed shingles. And the day we separated, his ulcer perforated. And the day we got a divorce, he sneezed and lost all the hair on his body.
Heavens.
You should gargle.
Good idea.
Yes.
So, what's an English soprano doing in Paris?
Well, she was touring with the Bath Touring Light Opera Company. No sense in spreading germs.
So whatever
thank you.
happened to the Bath Touring Light Opera Company?
Well, you might say that the producer took French leave with the bankroll. You should stay in bed and force liquids.
Oh, it's nothing but a cold.
A cold tonight can turn into pneumonia in the morning.
Are you sure your husband was a hypochondriac before he married you?
As soon as my things are dry, I'm going to sneak back into my hotel room.
We'll solve everything tomorrow. Right now, you're going to put on some pajamas and climb into bed.
Bed?
Well, you're welcome to the sofa, but you have my word that this is infinitely more comfortable and just as safe. Here, these are for you. Voila.
Oh, may I use the bathroom?
As much as you like. How's the tea?
Almost as good as the brandy.
Oh, if it's of any interest, I always keep a spare toothbrush in the medicine chest next to the spare toothpaste.
Oh, thank you. You know, I would sleep better if I knew your name.
Carol Todd. Toddy to my friends use my spare toothbrush and sleep in my bed. What do your friends call you?
Victoria.
Never Vicky?
Never twice. Bless you.
There's nothing more inconvenient than an old queen with a head cold. Oh, I think I have a temperature.
You mean fever. Everyone has a temperature unless they're dead. Here.
You know, you look better in Richard's pajamas than he does. Of course, he looks better out of them.
Who's Richard?
Oh, someone who used to stay here from time to time.
Were you in love with him?
From time to time.
Well, I don't mean to pry, but if you had your druthers, now, wouldn't you rather be...
Normal.
No, straight.
If I had my druthers, which I don't, but if I did, I'd rather be you.
Me?
Female like you would be just fine.
Well, I guess I can relate to that. There have been times in my life when I honestly wish I was a man.
Why, for heaven's sake?
That's easy. If I were a man, I could do a lot of things a woman never can.
Like what?
Be free to plot and plan, free to live my life without permission from a man. Man assumes that the world is tailor-made for him, which it is. He presumes that the world indulges every whim. If it's his, what a fabulous pursuit. Hands in pockets, running things, I must say it appeals. In my $100 suit, glancing at my golden fob watch as I make my deals. Lucky man who is not made to feel. I can also run. What a lovely life I'd plan if I were a man. I would build all the tallest buildings reaching up to the sky. I'd explore every bar of can also run, though I know I never can ever be a man. What a lovely life I'd run if I were a man.
Would you like to know what I think?
Toddy, I would love to know what you think.
I think with a few alterations, you'd make a damn attractive man.
Really?
Trust me.
And I know what kind of alterations would you have in mind exactly?
Superficial. A haircut, perhaps a fake mustache. Nothing irrevocable.
What a relief.
For my money, you're much more a man than Richard.
Oh.
And speaking of my money, hello, Richard.
Well, I can see it didn't take you very long.
Oh, boy.
Can't this wait until tomorrow, Richard?
No. We're on our way to Monte Carlo, and I came by to pick up my things. So take them off, buddy.
I beg your pardon.
I'm very particular about who wears my pajamas.
Really? Since when?
Look! Are you going to take them off, or am I?
Look, I'll make a deal with you, Richard. Forget about the pajamas, and I'll forget about the money that you owe me.
I don't owe you a thing. You pathetic old faggot!
Get up! Get back into bed!
Broke my nose!
Well, next time you pick on somebody your own size.
We'll get you for this, Toddy!
Get out!
Where did you learn to throw a punch like that?
Sister Clementine. That was Richard.
Yes, I'm afraid so.
What a horrible man.
Well, he was jealous. He thought you were my new lover.
You mean he actually thought I was a man?
Yes, he really did.
Well, he's lucky I'm not.
Oh, my God.
What's wrong?
I just had the most incredible idea, Victoria. You said you always wanted to be a man.
Oh, no. I say that there were times when I
Well,
said...
here's your chance. What an inspiration. Europe's greatest female impersonator.
Who?
You.
Me?
You'll be a star. You'll be bigger than Garbo and Dietrich by far. Trust me.
Yeah.
If fate is kind, you could be Mr. Gay and Chevalier combined. Trust me.
Toddy, you are crazy. Yes.
The trick for a drag queen is trying to act like a woman, which very few can. But the fact is, a drag queen's a man. You're not a man.
I'm glad you noticed.
You're a woman they'll think is a man. What a plan! Trust me. Now be ye a girl. They all think as a man sets their minds in a word. Trust me. All you have to do for the dream to come true is go out there and be what you are, and we'll make you a world famous star.
What delirious.
Lower your voice.
Toddy.
Lower.
Toddy, Caruso.
Not Charlie Young.
Toddy, if you don't get back into that bed, you're going to be very ill.
When you get angry, your voice lowers naturally. Think angry. Look, you don't have to do anything new. Simply do what you do when you're you.
I don't do that.
And the audience won't have a clue. It's true. So, for your plan.
Your plan?
To succeed and it can, they must think you're a man. Trust me. Trust me. If you're a man, you'll be the biggest star since showbiz began. Trust me, trust me. The beauty of this is, like all great ideas, it's as simple can be. And we'll have each other to thank for our penthouse at the Jour Cinq.
Oh, yes.
It's a free ride to the bank. trust me?
Or should I?
Trust me.
Could I?
Trust me. It will work, Victoria.
But it will not.
Tomorrow afternoon, Andre Cassell is going to meet Europe's greatest female impersonator.
Look, Andre Cassell is the biggest agent producer in Paris, and I'm the biggest. Why isn't he out of me?
Well, you are the biggest, but you're unknown outside of Poland.
Poland?
Count Victor Grozinski, a Polish aristocrat. But your family disowned you when they discovered that you were gay. We met in Warsaw, fell in love, and I brought you to Paris.
Oh, I see. It's all very, very clear now. I see. This cannot fail.
I agree.
To get both of us dumped in some grim Paris jail, Toddy, trust me. Trust me. Victoria France got a much better chance singing Tosca in London on Sea.
My proposal is not that bizarre.
Yes, it is.
At Cassell's, you become a huge
It's
star.
more fraud.
Now, who they think that you are.
Hold it. Hold it.
What's wrong?
What's wrong? What's right? A woman impersonating a man impersonating a woman?
Darling, to convince an audience that an illusion is real, the magician must create a plausible diversion. And Count Victor Grozinski is our plausible diversion.
Oh, no audience is that gullible. They'll know he's a phony.
Exactly.
What?
They'll know he's a phony. Trust me!
Very nice. Keep that in mind. Okay. Energy. Shake it. Good, Marcella. Very good. Pierre, nice. Martine. You are so good, Martine. Very, very good. Keep that extension. And pull. Fred and Ginger. Go, boys. Now, girls. All together now. Keep it up. Good. Bring it on. Okay. That's it. 9:30 curtain.
Andre.
Just a moment.
I'm Carol Todd.
Lucky you.
And Monsieur Cassell and I are old friends.
And how do you define an old friend?
Your employer attended my Christmas party.
You call that old friend?
He stayed until New Year's. Andre. It's Carol Todd. Christmas 32. Psst. Hot toddy.
Mon Dieu. Toddy.
Forgive me, I hardly recognize you. Out of uniform. He played Santa Claus.
And you put a chair upside down on your head and declared you were one of my reindeer. Prancer, wasn't it?
Honestly, I don't remember. Now, what can I do for you, old friend?
Well, old friend, it's more what I can do for you. Andre, allow me to present Count Victor Grozinski, Europe's greatest female impersonator. Count, if you please.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Did you break anything?
Yes,
What?
everything.
Well, Toddy, old friend, what say we adjourn to my office and discuss the Count's future in show business?
I say by all means, old friend. Count?
By all means.
Oh,
Oh, no, after you.
no, after you, Count.
Please, call me Victor.
Until we meet again, then, Victor.
Until then.
Miss Selma, if he's so great, why hasn't anyone ever heard of him?
Where did you discover him?
When did you plan to present him to the public?
What kind of act does he do?
Does he speak French?
Is he married?
How did you discover?
How old is he? You
I don't really know anyone has it? Oh, that's better. Now, if you all talk at once, we cannot understand your questions. And if Monsieur Cassel and Monsieur Todd cannot understand your questions, then they cannot answer them now, can they?
The story is...
Can they? Now, one at a time. Mr. Todd, is it true that you were the one who discovered the Count?
In Poland, he's known as Victor.
Early Count. Did you discover Victor, Mr. Todd?
He was already a great star in Poland.
Personally, we met, became good friends. Professionally speaking, my old friend Cassel deserves the credit.
Does Victor speak French?
He sounds more English than Polish.
Well, he was educated in England and remained there for a number of years before returning to Poland.
What did he do in England?
He was a waitress.
You mean a waiter?
What?
You said waitress.
I did? Yes, well, but he knew that waitresses made more money in tips, especially if they have great legs.
And the Count has great legs?
Sensational. Marlene and Dietrich saw them and has been wearing trousers ever since. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have another appointment.
Why take Toddy's word for it? Why don't you come tonight to for yourself and see for yourselves when I step upon this stage and announce to Cassel's faithful and discerning patrons. Ladies and gentlemen, meine Damen und Herren, Mesdames et Messieurs, it is my great pleasure to present to you for your great pleasure the most sensational, truly unique talent of the century, direct from Poland, a Polish national treasure, the one, the only Victor!
About 20 years ago, in down in New Orleans, a group of fellas found a new kind of music. And they decided to call it jazz. No other sound has what this music has. Before they knew it, it was whizzing round the world. The world was ready for a blue kind of music. And now they play it from Steamboat Springs to La Paz. is a story that began in New Orleans about a lady who discovered this music. She fell completely in love with jazz. No one has loved it like this lady has. They say today the lady travels round the world. You only see her when they're playing this music. That's why they've seen her from Steamboat Springs to La Paz. Just as her escort to give her jazz amataz.
Oh, baby, won't you play me the jazz hot, baby, and don't ever let it end. I tell you, friend, it's really something to hear. Sit still when there's that rhythm near me. Oh, so baby, the jazz hot, maybe is holding my soul together. Don't know whether it's morning or night. Only know it's sounding right. So come on in and play me the jazz hot, baby, 'cause I love my jazz hot.
Before they knew it, it was whizzing round the world. The world was ready for a new kind of music.
And now they play it from Steamboat Springs to La Paz. Play me jazz hot, baby. Don't let it end. I tell you, friend, I tell you something to hear. I can't sit still when there's that rhythm near me.
can't believe it's a guy.
I don't believe it's a guy.
That's crazy. They wouldn't dare say it's a guy if it ain't.
Isn't?
Isn't. That's a felonious attempt to defraud the public.
Well, either way, you gotta admit, he sure is beautiful.
That's because he is not a he. He is beautiful because he is a she.
Well, geez, you don't have to get so steamed about it. You act like you was falling in love or something.
Come on.
Uh-oh. He got your motor running.
Don't be ridiculous.
I gotta admit, he sure got my motor running.
What is this, some kind of conspiracy?
Monsieur Marchand. André Cassel. Delighted you could make it. If you'd like to follow me backstage, I'll introduce you to Monsieur Victor.
Attention, attention! After the reception, there will be a car at the stage door waiting to take you to the party. Darlings, you were all wonderful. Merci, merci. Andre is coming with King Marchand.
King? Oh my God, king of what?
Well, among other things, he owns the most successful nightclub in Chicago.
And the other things?
Well, gangster would be an appropriate designation. He's also quite the ladies' man, so watch your step.
Oh, don't worry, don't forget. I'm a man.
Don't you forget it.
Victor, may I introduce King Marchand?
How do you do?
Hi. Ow, that's some grip you got there. I'm Norma Cassidy. You were grand. When you took off that wig, I couldn't believe that you were a man. King still doesn't.
May I present Monsieur Todd?
A pleasure.
Oh, Miss Cassidy.
Oh, enchanted.
Me too.
Well, what do you think of my new star?
He thinks he's a phony.
What?
I think you're very talented.
But he doesn't think you're a man.
I'll tell her what I think.
Her, see?
Norma.
Yeah?
Mingle.
Sure. Care to mingle, Mr. Todd?
Miss Cassidy, Victor's performance excluded, mingling with you may prove to be the high point of the evening.
I just love Frenchmen.
So do I.
You were saying, Monsieur Marchand?
I find it hard to believe that you're a man.
Oh, because you found me attractive as a woman.
Yes, as a matter of fact.
Well, it happens frequently.
Not to me.
Well, I guess that just proves the old adage, there's always a first time.
I don't think so.
Excusez-moi.
Pardon, Monsieur Victor. I am Henri Labisse,
How do you do?
the proprietor of Chez Louis. Of course, you've heard of it.
Yes.
You have? Oh, of course, but you have never been there.
Yes.
You have?
No, yes. I have never been there.
Well, at any rate, or in any case, whether you have or not, it would be my great honor.
Labisse!
Toddy, old friend, how are you?
How did you get in here without an invitation?
Oh, but Toddy, I have an invitation.
No, Henri, what you have is a mistake.
I won't forget this, Toddy.
I'm counting on it.
Oh my God, don't ever leave me alone like that again.
Would you please excuse us? We have to be going.
We do?
I have an early golf game.
Since when?
Tell me, Count, do you play?
Oh, golf, oh yes, occasionally.
Really? What's your handicap?
Being gay. What's yours?
Cassel, tell me, how did you discover Monsieur Victor?
You walk into my theater and sing a G flat above high C.
Incredible. I've never heard of a man being able to sing that high.
You're a gambling man, Monsieur Marchand. Would you care to make a small wager?
Small.
C'est 1,000 francs.
Let's make it interesting. Let's say 10,000.
Forget it.
I thought so.
Make it 20,000.
Bet.
You're coming to the party, of course.
No.
No.
Please give Victor my regards and tell her that...
Percy.
Tell Victor I look forward to seeing the show again.
I'll be happy to tell him.
Good night.
Bonsoir.
Mr. Todd, I'm really sorry we can't come to the party.
Well, it won't be the same without you, Miss Cassidy.
Norma.
Till we meet again. Norma.
Real soon, I hope.
Norma!
Keep your pants on! Bonsoir, Mr. Todd.
Bonsoir, Norma. Are you okay?
Where's the beast?
Gone with the others.
Oh, did you see the look on his face when I hit that high note? Oh, damn King Marchand for goading me into it.
And what did you think of King Marchand?
Oh, well, I think King Marchand is an arrogant, chauvinistic, conceited pain in the neck.
I think I could fall in love with him.
I think I could too.
I'll bet you 10 francs that he cancels the golf game and comes to the party.
Oh, what makes you think that?
Because he's smitten.
Oh, come on.
Which means he's dangerous.
Dangerous.
Trust me. His manhood's at stake. No telling to what lengths he'll go to prove that you're a fraud. Now, you finish changing, and I'll make sure that the evil beast is not lurking at the stage door. Look who's coming. You owe me 10 francs.
I never took your bet.
Because you knew you'd lose.
Glad to see you change your mind.
Oh, yes, it's quite late. What happened to your golf game?
He canceled it. Well, you did.
I'm flattered.
It's supposed to rain.
Baloney, he'd rather be here. We meet again, Mr. Todd.
So it would seem. Norma, would you like a
I'd love to.
drink?
Looks like Norma's in for a big surprise.
Why's that?
Well, isn't Mr. Todd, well, isn't he?
Isn't he what?
You're not gonna help me with this, right?
Right.
Isn't Mr. Todd a sexual?
Now, don't you think that's something you should ask Mr. Todd?
Are you two lovers?
Oh, do you mean do we love each other? Yes. Do we cohabit? Yes. Do we have sex?
Never mind.
You don't want to know?
No.
Oh, because the idea of two men is disgusting.
No, actually, it's because I still don't believe you're a man.
I think your problem, Mr. Marchand, is that you're preoccupied with stereotypes. I think it's as simple as you're one kind of man and I'm another.
And what kind of man are you?
One that doesn't have to prove it to myself or to anyone else.
No! You gotta be kidding! Really? You're a queer?
We prefer gay.
But you're so attractive, it seems like such a waste.
Trust me, it's not wasted.
Oh, shame on you. You know, I bet the right woman could reform you.
Oh, I suppose anything is possible. Who knows? The right woman might even reform you.
Me? Give up men? Never.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Ooh, a tango! Come on, King, tango me.
Oh, I'm sorry, Norma. My tango's a little rusty. But I'll lay 8 to 5. The Count does a great tango.
Oh, yeah. Great. Come on, Count. King still thinks you're a dame. Let's show him.
Miss Cassidy!
knew he was a man all along. A real woman can always tell. Can you imagine what Sal Andretti would say if he knew his partner fell for a female impersonator? Did you look under the bed?
Yeah.
Ugh. I know he's supposed to protect you, but does he have to stay in the same suite with us? I keep expecting him to break in while we're making love.
Oh. He'd only do something like that if he heard something unusual.
Like what?
Like if I got excited.
Jeez.
Can I get you anything, boss?
Voila!
When did we move?
During dress rehearsal?
Now what if I'd flopped?
Well, we have ordered a sumptuous meal, charged into room service, drunk the champagne, compliments of the management.
And then jumped out the window.
That's why I chose a 3-star hotel and specifically requested accommodations above the 3rd floor.
Cookie!
Yeah.
Are you coming to bed? Woo! Giddy up! Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah.
That bathroom is a religious experience.
Now, when are we going to be able to afford another bedroom?
As soon as we're sure you're not just a flash in the pan.
Now, oh my God!
Besides, 1 bedroom, 1 bed promotes the illusion that we are lovers.
Well, if we decide to part ways, one of us could set up housekeeping in the bidet.
To Victor, long may he reign.
At least long enough to pay the rent. Cookie!
Yeah.
Hurry up!
What's the rush?
You know what they say? When in Paris.
No, that's when in Rome.
No. Rome makes me hungry. Paris makes me horny. What's the matter? You still thinking about the count? Oh, okay.
Any more thoughts about King Marchand?
No, other than how attractive he is, how beautiful and intense his eyes are. What would it be like to spend a week with him on a desert island? No, he scarcely crossed my mind. What about you?
Oh, pretty much along the same lines, except I fantasized 3 weeks on a desert island.
It's not easy pretending to be a man.
Yeah, especially if you are a man.
Cookie. It's no big deal. It happens to everyone. Men, I mean. We're lucky. Women, I mean. We can fake it if we have to. Oh, don't get me wrong. I never have with you. Faked it, I mean. With you, it's like... pow, 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 pow. Like the 4th of July every time. Just 'cause tonight you couldn't get it. Up till now, it's been grand, Pookie. Really grand. And if there's one thing I know for sure, you can't let it get you. You should excuse the expression. Down. You can't worry about it. You have to put it out of your mind. The more you think about it, the more you worry. The more you worry, the more you think about it. Think, worry. Yeah, Jerry. Worry, think. It gets like a viscous circle. And before you know it, You are impudent. Hey, Pookie, what you doing with the soap? How dare you put soap in my mouth? I'll kill him. I'll kill you too.
No, now, Norma. Hold on. Now, hold on. Now, Norma. Now, we've talked about this. Now,
Muscle-bound ape.
come on, now, Norma.
No, not my new club, Norma, please. No,
Norma.
put it down, put it down! Why don't you take her to Paris with your boss?
I thought she'd help you relax.
She has never helped me relax!
Well, send her home.
Terribly sorry,
Mr. Todd.
Good evening.
What an amazing coincidence. Victor and I are occupying the next suite.
You don't say.
We heard sounds that indicated you were still up. So I thought I'd drop by, pay my respects, and perhaps borrow a cup of sugar.
Sorry if it got a little noisy. Miss Cassidy had a nightmare.
Oh, poor dear. Well, tell Miss Cassidy I wish her pleasant dreams. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, Mr. Bernstein.
Good night, Mr. Todd.
Love your ensemble.
Well, what do you know?
Next door, huh?
Pookie!
No, boss, not my room, not my room, no!
Who would you least expect to be our next-door neighbors?
King Marchand and his bleach blonde Rhodes Scholar.
Close, but you left out Mr. Bernstein.
Who?
Mr. Bernstein, the sturdy bodyguard with the puppy dog eyes.
You mean the King Marchand and the eye?
Inches apart. But, as my dear old grandmother used to say, in matters of sexual proximity, an inch is as good as a mile.
Toddy, I can't believe it. I spend my whole life looking for Prince Charming, and just when I decide that I'm better off being a man, he moves in next door.
Well, c'est la vie. Good night.
I'll be up in a while.
Warm your feet.
My heart is living next door. My mind is living next door. I think I'm in an unfixable fix. My heart and my mind are in 626. So what am I doing in 624? No question, he's a most attractive guy. The trouble is, so am I. I think I have found him, but he mustn't know. I'm so full of feelings, but I mustn't show. I want the world to know, but who can I tell? I found Mr. Perfect, but I'm on my own. I welcome each morning, but wake up alone. It's all shrouded in mystery. A bell. I want the world to know, but who can I tell? No one must know my secret.
It's a secret I must keep. When can I bring my dream to life? Only in my sleep. I carry him with me, although we're apart. I'm not in his arms yet, but he's in my heart. I long to be near him, that's clear as a bell. But only time will tell. Yes, time for sure will tell. But oh, who can
Attention! This is the final dress rehearsal. Don't be nervous, darling. It all depends on you.
I know they say of Marie Antoinette, my reputation as a go-getter. But then I met Louis XVI of Bourbon. Was so disturbing. I thought a bourbon everyone's in a while would keep me smiling. Louis says he's king of France, not by chance that I wed him. They all do as Louis says. My, oh yes, I just bed him, and then I lounge on my chaise. Who cares what they do? Who cares what Louis says? Louis says I misbehave, rant and rave, craving trouble. If they only knew the truth.
Your fan.
In my youth, it was double. My life's a big bowl of fraise. Oh, Louis, Louis, who cares what Louis says? Suddenly the revolution came, and my social life is not the same. So I tried to play a different game, living one day at a time. Since each day may be my last, I'll make each moment quite sublime.
Louis said she must at Rome, stay at home.
All adoring.
He said she should be more prim, more like him.
God, how boring! I like my sauce borderless. Oh, Louis, Louis, who cares what
Louis says?
Suddenly the revolution spread. Louis says I mustn't lose my head, and the people haven't any bread. I say let them eat cake. Louis says
That kind of attitude could cause a great mistake.
gosh.
Oh,
Baby. Come on.
Well, as they say in show business, bad rehearsal, good opening night.
Well, when I was a second-rate soprano, at least I had a maid.
A maid who could
People
swear
right
you
on
were a
his
second-rate
focus.
soprano and not a first-class
Leroy.
imposter.
Well, you trust my dressmaker.
And he trusts me not to reveal certain things that might embarrass his wife and 6 children.
Oh, you should be ashamed of yourself.
Oh, shame is a second-rate emotion invented by the pious in order to exploit the human race.
Who said that?
I said that.
You don't believe in shame.
I believe in happiness.
Thinks he can push me around, does he? Thinks I'm gonna hop on the next boat for the States and that'll be the end of that?
Norma, you're gonna miss your boat.
Well, ain't that just too bad?
Isn't.
Isn't? Because Mrs. Cassidy's little girl, Norma, isn't gonna take this one lying down.
The boss isn't gonna like this.
Oh, yeah? Well, as Eve said to Adam in the Garden of Eden, if you don't like apples... Tough titty! Excuse my language. Mr. Todd.
Norma!
Pardon-moi. Shut up! King is running me out of town because I gave him a bad time about you.
Norma!
I'll be out in a minute! King's got the hots for you. But he's convinced you're a woman. He just can't face that maybe he's got a problem. That maybe he really likes guys. So he can't get it up with me. So he ships me off to Chicago.
Norma!
I'm just saying goodbye. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
No hard feelings. 'Cause you're a guy, right? Even if you are a queer. Gay. It's not like I'm losing out to some carnivoring female, right?
Norma!
All right. If you ever change your preferences,
You'll be the first to know.
Chicago, I'm in the book. Out of my way, pheasant!
Have dinner with her, with him tonight. So what's the big deal? It's not a big deal, all right? All right. So why am I shy as a spotty-faced kid in a high school prom? Why? I'll tell you why. It's because I don't know where this crazy Dave, this Victor guy, whoever he is coming from. That's why. I am a guy who knows himself, so I really don't give a damn. I never could be in love with a man. But what if I am? I mean, me. Ha! Gay! Ha! If I know that I'm not, what's the problem I got? And why do I feel this way? The only logical answer is that he's a dame. I know that I'm right. I can tell from the way that I feel. Yeah! So maybe the way to play it is to go along with the game. And if for some dumb reason I'm wrong, is it such a big deal? Yeah! I've never been wrong about dames, not once in my life. If I had been, you could bet I'd be stuck with a wife. But not me. Not King. My life has been one sweet perpetual fling. I played so many games, fanned the flames with loads the dames, and I've taken the blame from each dame who claimed I tricked her. But now at last I'm in love with Victor. It's a trick and a trap. I'm not taking the rap for a crime that I didn't do. I gotta find out if he is a she. If I don't, all my nightmares could end up true. There's only one way to find out for sure, but I haven't got the guts to try. Or have I? If I'm right, I'll throw a party tonight. If I'm wrong, I think I'll die. But yes, I guess I gotta do it. Hell, there isn't that much to it. I can't sit here one more minute letting time go by. I need to put an end to all this how and why. I need to know, like some guys need an alibi. I'll go myself. I just can't ask a private eye. Is the girl I'm in love with a guy?
Boss? Boss? This is Mr. Bernstein. Any messages? Oh, we did. A few minutes ago. Okay, thanks. Boss?
You'd better hurry. We only have 5 minutes.
Shit!
Hello, this is Mr. Todd. Any messages? Thank you. May I have Mr. Mr. Marchand Sweet, please? You'll never guess where Mr. Marchand wants to take us after dinner.
Well, if I'll never guess, then you had better tell me.
Chez Louis.
Well, I don't mean to sound like a party pooper, but I think that's a very bad idea.
Oh, it's not such a bad idea. You're the toast of Paris. Le Bis will be so busy groveling he won't even recognize you. Besides, Le Bis owes me a good grovel.
Pardon.
Bonsoir. I'll see you downstairs. Mr. Marchand Sweet, please.
Get that.
Hello? We'll meet you downstairs in 2 minutes.
Okay.
2 minutes! 2 minutes!
May I ask you a personal question, Mr. Marchand?
I worry more about the answers than I do the questions.
It's rather obvious that Mr. Bernstein is on hand to ensure your continued good health.
That's not a question.
Why is he sitting way over there?
Strategic.
Broader field of vision, a clearer field of fire.
You must have been in the army.
Once or twice. Would you mind if I joined him? He looks so lonely.
No, I don't mind.
I promise not to inhibit his field of fire.
Incorrigible.
Can I buy you a drink, Mr. Bernstein?
Coffee. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight I am especially happy and honored to have with us one of the great entertainers of our time, the toast of Paris, Victor! Perhaps he will honor us with a song. Maybe an old English tune.
He knows.
He's bluffing.
Well, what should I do?
Pull yourself together and act like a man.
Toddy?
Trust me. You and me, we're the kind of people other people would like to be. A little traveling,
But why not?
follow me. Wandering free, we present the kind of picture people are glad to see. And we don't care that tomorrow comes with no guarantee. We need each other for company. And come what may, you and me will stay together year after year. Won't we, my dear? That's why we're you and me. I taught him everything he knows.
That's why there's so little left.
I'll get you for that one. I'll change instead of clappers. Airplane. Tightrope. Penguin.
Penguin stuff. Leading again.
Sorry, darling. Oh, you're so strong. And come what may, you and me will stay together year after year. Won't we, my dear? That's why we're you. Bless you. One more time. And come what may.
What are we doing? We're just supposed to stand here?
Well, didn't you reserve a table?
Well, of course. Let's sit down.
Ship Victor!
Oh, piss off!
I don't care if it's no bloody coward.
This way.
No, this way.
Why we're you.
I don't care if you are a man.
I'm not a man.
I still don't care.
Paris by night, Paris la nuit, seduces us in ways we don't expect to be. Hidden secrets, she is all too aware, we long to share. That's why it is, I guess, we all adore her and hunger to explore her hidden charms. She fools us all because she's so capricious, and nothing's more delicious than to sleep in her arms. For Paris by night's the only way to realize that all in all, it's nighttime, not the day, that sets her apart. Wins every heart and makes all our dreams take flight. There's no dream you can't find. Paris, Paris by
Boss? Ah! 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 Oh! Gosh. Sorry, guys.
Go, Squash! Right! Squash, hey. I know what you're thinking.
No, you don't. Look, King, if a guy like you has the guts to admit he's gay, well, so can I! I know you and the Count will be very happy together.
What's wrong?
Oh, nothing. It's just I'm finding this trip to Paris a little more bizarre than usual.
Oh, thanks a lot.
Oh, no, not you. Not you.
Oh, well, why not me? A woman pretending to be a man.
Oh, now
pretending
you can
to be
stop pretending.
Well, what if I didn't want to? I'm a big star.
Oh, that.
Oh, and something much more than that. For the first time in my life, I feel emancipated.
Emancipated.
Well, yes, I'm my own man, so to speak. Well, you should be able to relate to that.
I have to be honest with you. Right now, I'm having a little trouble relating to anything.
Now, do you think it would be fair for me to ask you to give up your job?
It would be ridiculous.
Because you want me to give up mine.
Well, look, I'm not pretending to be somebody else. What if the shoe was on the other foot? What if you were the man and I was the woman? Pretending to be a man. Love is a two-way street. I can't believe I said that.
So what are we going to do?
You want me to be honest?
Always.
I could never live like that.
Because you would be afraid that people would think that you were in love with a man.
Right.
So, we've got a problem.
I guess we have.
What we have here is almost a love song. I'm perfect for you. You're perfect for me. Everything they sing about, we have in profusion. The same sense of humor. A romance more than mere illusion.
So why aren't we almost a love song? Why aren't we the song of the year? Does the moment go by?
Are we frightened to try?
If we are, more's the pity.
Oh, the idea seems too pretty to be almost a love song.
You owe me a love song. So where is my love song, my dear?
Well, seriously, maybe it's for the best.
That's almost as bad as love is a two-way street.
Well, sooner or later, I'd probably ask you to stop being a gangster because I would be afraid that everyone would think that I was your mole.
I'm not a gangster.
Oh, just a businessman with a bodyguard.
A businessman who does business with gangsters better have a bodyguard or he's out of business.
A businessman who does business with gangsters and claims that he is not a gangster. Well, but that sounds like the kind of act I do. I think we're both pretenders, and I guess that's not a very good basis for a relationship. But it was fun while it lasted.
One thing's clear here.
It's clear.
We're almost a love song.
Almost a love song.
She's so good for me.
I'm no good for him.
I'm no good for her.
Good for me. I imagine somebody.
I saw someone.
Look at things my way.
We travel life's highway.
Whatever the weather.
But I wonder whether the two of us should be together.
So why are we almost a love song?
Are we a love
Instead
song?
of the song of the year.
Not a good one, I fear. Will the moment go by?
Will I lose him? Are we frightened to try?
Mustn't lose her if I do. Then it's tragic. She and I have too much magic
to be almost a love song.
Hell, I might as well face it.
You owe me a love song.
I could never replace it. Where is our love song? My
You slept with him.
Yes.
That it wasn't great?
Oh, it was sensational.
Then what are you doing here?
He has cold feet.
Factually or figuratively?
Both.
There's a fairy who hides in my garden. Oh, well, Mr. Bernstein, come in. Come in.
Good evening, Mr. Todd.
Champagne?
Don't mind if I do.
And to what do I owe the pleasure of your company?
I have something to tell you.
I'm all ears.
I'm gay.
Be still my heart. Does your boss know?
I just told him.
And how do you feel, Mr. Bernstein, now that you have finally hoisted your true colors?
Scared, I guess.
Naturally.
And sort of like it's my birthday.
That's because, in a way, it is. Speak of the devil.
Where is she?
Upstairs.
She?
It's a long and complicated story.
How long have you been,
I can't remember when I wasn't. You know.
But I know you 15 years. You were an All-American center for Notre Dame.
A center. Happy birthday, Mr. Bernstein.
Call me Squash.
Must I?
I think we should try living together.
Your place or mine?
Trendy travelers tend to talk of London, Paris, Rome, New York, like only they were stylish and unique. But out in the Midwest is the city I love the best. A town so smart, its spelling starts with
C.
C-H-I-C. Chic! Chicago, Illinois is like a shiny toy. The prairie state is proud to state that it's its pride and joy. The windy city sweeps you clean off your feet. Its charm is complete. They're knocking you flat this way and that on every downtown street. The White Sox and the Cubs and other sporting clubs make living here a pretty nifty ploy. Smack on the lake, this is a rare port. Someday they say we'll live in airports. When they say, hey, I'm from Shy, they mean Chicago, Illinois. Not Dubuque, not Des Moines, not even Pittsburgh.
king's still in Paris?
Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about, seeing as how he's your partner and everything.
Well, what's he done? Got himself another doll?
No, another guy.
Run that by me again.
King is living with a Polish fairy. Hey, where you going?
We're all going to Paris.
Me too?
All means all.
Naturally.
You know French?
Oh, sure. I just don't speak it.
Let's drink a toast to the new lovers.
Knowing the boss, it's not gonna be easy.
Knowing Victoria, I'm inclined to agree. I me, for aught that I could ever read, could ever hear by tale or history.
Course of true love never did run smooth.
You surprise me, Mr. Bernstein.
We did Midsummer Night's Dream my junior year in college.
We did Hamlet.
I bet you were a romantic Hamlet.
No, but I was a fabulous Ophelia.
Ready for your thoughts?
We've had dinner for 2 weeks every night in the hotel. You know what I'd love to do? I'd love to go out to a romantic bistro and have a candlelit dinner and then go dancing.
Dancing?
Yeah.
Where?
Where people usually go dancing.
Where two men usually go dancing.
Oh.
Like the Ritz?
Well, I'm game if you are. Just kidding.
You don't think I'd love to take you dancing? Have you on my arm in a gorgeous gown, strolling down the Champs-Élysées. You know how proud that would make me? I'm going out.
Out?
I need some exercise. Get some air.
I'm worried about the boss.
Yes, your boss is not a very happy man in love.
Is there a solution?
Well, not unless Victor reveals to the world that he's a woman, or King finds some way of being joyful living with a man.
Darling?
From the sunlight, hiding from the one light that might help to guide you, hiding from tomorrow, hiding from the day, only brings a sorrow. One thing I can tell you, life should be your lover, help you to discover your reason for being. Soon you will be seeing what it's all about. Living in the shadow, you'll never I'll never find
Can I have Mr. Todd's suite, please?
Check. A gay all-American center who quotes Shakespeare and plays chess like a Russian master. Do I dare ask, can you cook?
I'm a great cook.
The good fairy must have given herself a hernia making you come true. Hello?
Daughter, can I come over, please?
Yes, of course. It's Victoria. She's coming over. She sounds miserable.
I'd better go check on the boss.
Drink?
Oh, no, thank you.
You look like you could use one. Want me to ask you again?
It's not working out.
Did you really think it would?
Well, yes. I hoped it would.
Well, it's been my experience in affairs of the heart. Hope's never enough.
Oh, I just wanted to go dancing.
Where? At the Ritz?
Oh, I know. 2 men dancing at the Ritz is unorthodox.
No. 2 men dancing at the Ritz is really not the problem.
It's not?
The real problem is, you're really not 2 men.
No, Toddy, I don't want to be a man anymore.
Why, no. Neither do I.
Hi. Sal? I thought as long as I was in the neighborhood, I'd pay my old business partner a friendly visit.
He's not here, Sal.
Oh, yeah? Where is he? Shacked up with the Count?
He said something about the Arctic Circle.
Sure. And I'm the Moaning Lisa.
Now, you gonna tell me where your boss is, or do I let Duke shoot you?
Excuse me, boss. Remember, it's my turn.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we've been so busy, I forget who's supposed to shoot whom.
Who?
What?
You can't say whom because there ain't no proposition in front of it. Isn't.
Any.
What?
Isn't any.
Preposition. Shut up.
Exactly.
Now, for the last time, Squash, where's your boss?
Mr. Marchand, suite, please.
Sal, I swear on my mother's grave.
Your mother's still alive.
You're kidding.
Shoot him.
Hold it! Yeah? Hello? Who is parlaying, please? Dumb French don't even understand their own language.
The Windy City Barracuda's back.
Norma?
Stay here.
Oh, no, not on your life. I'm coming with you.
How about it, Squash? Do I let Clam shoot you?
Personally, I think that would be a big mistake.
For who?
Whom?
Shoot her! Hold it!
Good to see you, Sal. What brings you to Paris?
Fairy tales.
Well, if it ain't big shot King Marchand, who these days maybe ought to change it to Queen.
Did somebody call?
Hey! Here he is. He's the Count. And this is Mr. Todd, the Count's former lover, you know.
A bunch of queers.
2 queers doth not a bunch make.
They prefer gay. You want the truth? Ask the Count.
Ask me what?
Ask him.
I already know the answer.
Norma!
Are you and King lovers?
Yes!
Here.
Oh, my God.
I'm gonna throw up!
I love him very much.
Sign this.
You mind if I read it first?
What for? Since the mob don't like being in business with homos, I'm buying you out.
Sal, you know my half is worth 10 times this much.
Yeah, sign the paper.
Darling, don't do it.
It's all right, sweetheart.
Darling.
Sweetheart? Jesus, King. That's disgusting. A guy like you turning queer? We grew up together.
Yeah, well, you know, Sal, that might have something to do with it.
That's it.
Hold it.
Up the stairs.
Take your hands
he taking her? What's he gonna do?
Wait!
Lock the door.
Would anyone like a drink? Sal. Sal, isn't that short for Sally?
You're gonna regret this, King. And you, Squash, for shame. Hanging out with a bunch of fairies?
You no good, two-timing son of a bitch! He's a woman!
What happened?
Lapis was here. The Toddy Lapis saw everything.
Fear not, dear lady. I've been prepared for this for a long time.
Oh, but Toddy, he saw the whole kit and caboodle.
Well, I can't vouch for the kit, but the caboodle's a winner. Trust me. Dinner after the show?
Love to.
Oh my God! Not you too! Whatever happened to the real men in this world? I might as well become a nun.
A nun?
What's wrong with that? My mother was a nun!
If you didn't have that gun, I'd personally take you apart.
Absolutely, boss.
Uh-oh.
Go ahead, boss. He's a pansy. He can't fight.
Shut up.
I seen him fight once.
Shut up.
Remember when he beat up the whole Michigan backfield?
Shut up! You're lucky. I got a bad tennis elbow.
Aren't you right-handed, boss?
Shut up. Sorry. Come on. Ow.
Welcome.
Mr. Todd's suite, please.
Hello?
Are you all right?
Never been better.
That's great. I'll be in my room if you need me.
Thank you, Squash.
Anytime. Victoria.
The more I learn, the more I seek, the more I find. The more I care, the more the world is kind.
gentlemen, once again it is my great pleasure to present to you, for your great pleasure, the world's foremost female impersonator. But it is also my sad duty to tell you that Victor has decided to retire. And what you are about to see will be his final performance!
1,000 artists have done their damnedest to paint her, but all in vain. And every day their hopes grow fainter, the reason's plain. For Victoria's also known as Victor, making it tricky to depict her. Victor!
Victoria! Victor!
Victoria!
Victoria, what a victory you are!
She spreads confusion, her illusion is serene. Behind the screen, is he a king or is she a queen? Is he a she?
A she?
Is she a he?
A he?
If you ask me, it's hard to see which she can be.
There's no guarantee. And so when young men and old men turn into bold men, you take my hand, they get too frazzled and bedazzled to understand.
Can't contradict her or predict him. She is the victor, not the victim. Victor, Victoria. Victor, Victoria.
Out of my way! Dancing fools! Ladies and gentlemen, you are the victims of a cruel hoax! This woman is no man!
I'm man enough for you, sweetheart.
A lady, however shady it may appear.
No need to yell if they're two fellas. That's not so queer. We're all meant to cherish one another.
It's not a crime